Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to look. I'm gonna go ahead and be honest with y'all. I really don't have that much to talk about. I'm talking louder because my dishwasher is on. And yeah. So anyway, so that's why I'm trying to project a little bit louder than usual. So listen. I really don't have that much to say, just for the simple fact that, to me, this was kind of like a filler episode. It really wasn't a lot going on. I really couldn't keep up, and I watched Chasing Dallas this episode at least 3 or 4 times, y'all. No lie, because I was trying to understand these conversations that were being had, and I could not keep up. Okay, and I'm a messy bitch, right? And I couldn't even keep up with the mess that they was talking about. So I almost felt like it was just like a whole bunch of nothing that was being discussed. The episode starts off with Reese, Ariel, and Kane. They're at Cafe Brazil, that's in the neighborhood in Dallas. I told you I'm thinking about moving to Dallas. I know y'all saw it. Every time I say, bitch, you been talking about moving for the last 4 years. I have. No, but I'm really thinking about moving to Dallas. Because I feel like that would be anyways, this ain't even about that. But yeah, so they're talking about the fight still. Okay, y'all. Let me just say this, because we're gonna be honest, all right? I love Chasing Dallas. I felt like the reason why I wanted to review Chasing Dallas was because I was sick and tired of talking about love and hip hop. It's the same stuff every city, Hollywood, Atlanta, Miami. It's all the same storylines, and I was just like tapped out. I'm done with loving hip hop. And I was like, you know what? Let me do something, different. Something that I haven't. Well, I have reviewed a YouTube show before. Remember the show? I forgot the name. It was a show out of LA. Some of the motherfuckers was fine. It was a guy named BB. It was another guy named Brandon Anthony, I believe that's his name. It was a guy named Arrows, a guy named Aaron. I can't remember, but it was a good little show, and I reviewed that show like years ago. And so I was like, well, let me go back, since, my subscriber count has kind of, came up a little bit since then. Maybe I can show people that there are LGBTQ shows out, on YouTube, that are worth watching, and I'm sure other people are watching these shows too, so we can talk about it. I had to just say something nice before I said what I'm about to say, but y'all hoes gonna have to do better than for season 3. Like, I know it's a lot for what y'all are doing, and I know y'all don't have Bravo budget money or VH1 budget money, but girl, I swore up and down, I can't remember, but I know Reese, Era, and Kane sat at that table and talked for about 15 minutes. The episode ain't nothing but 29, 30? Why the fuck am I listening to Ariel and Reese and Kane talk about some shit like a fight that happened 2 weeks ago? Then you talking about Antonio with his big booty ass. That motherfucker know he fine. You talking about Antonio with his big ass, who ain't even a part of the cast. And I can't keep up with what y'all talking about, so I'm confused as fuck, right? Okay, my dishwasher just went off. So I'm confused as fuck. So I don't know why we spent 15 minutes talking about something and talking about somebody that really has nothing to do with the show. Like, I get it. I love that I think y'all are doing great things with Chasing Dallas. I really, really do. If y'all come back for season 3, season 4, season 5, I will be here to talk about it and review it. I'm just telling you that these are things that you probably need to work on for season 3. I don't need to see 15 minutes of Reese and Ariel and Kane talking about a motherfucker who ain't even part of the cast. I don't need to hear them talking about a fight that happened 2 weeks ago. And y'all leaving shit out like Trey. Trey brought a whole goddamn gun. A gun, bitch. Y'all heard what I just said? A gun. Why the fuck y'all ain't told us that 2 weeks ago? Now I see. Now, bitch, I would have been running. But now I see why old girl with the towel wrapped around his waist, why he was like, he gonna have to shoot me. He gonna have to shoot me. I didn't know where that was coming from. I thought he was just doing that for camera time, honestly. Like, where did this girl come from? Why is he talking about, he gonna have to shoot me. He gonna have to shoot me. And the whole time, Trey Womack done pulled out a goddamn pistol. Girl, what? I'm sorry, Trey got to go. Like, I don't understand. And then it's like, Reese, you're trying to reprimand Trey, Dior, and Trey Howard. Yes, Dior and girl, Dior, you got a messy ass. We're just gonna have a conversation, y'all. We're just gonna have a conversation. Dior, girl, you have one of the messiest, probably that's Dior family is the type of shit I be talking about. I've been asked to be in the family a couple of times, right? And both times I said no. Okay? I was actually asked more than a few times. This one family asked me, like, the mother came up to me and asked me like a few times, and I told her no. I'm gonna say how ignorant I was to the whole family stuff. Girl, I remember one time they wanted me and my friend. And I was like, no. I started laughing because I thought it was a joke. Girl, they got offended because it was like this is nothing. Like, why are you laughing? Because bitch, I damn near can't get along with half of the people in my real family. You think I'm about to add on some extra motherfuckers on top of that who I might not get along with and have to slap the shit out of? Okay? Because at the end of the day, you really ain't my mama. Okay? You really ain't my daddy. And these really ain't my brothers and sisters. I will slap the shit out of somebody for getting out of line. Period. So, no. Thank you. Thank you for the invitation, but it's a no for me. And I remember, like, I ain't even gonna go on top. I remember, like, I feel like the mama was flirting with me. The mama of the family was flirting with me. Like, I remember, like, I would see it was a guy. I would see him out, and like he would be putting his booty all on me and stuff. But you want me to be your son, girl? What? Girl, what? No. And I feel like not all of the families. You have the Blancas out there, okay? But I feel there are some families out there like Dior. Dior, how the fuck you fucked your son? Your ex-boyfriend who is now your son and your best friend. That's nasty. It's sloppy and it's nasty. So the guy that was in the towel that was saying, you gonna have to shoot me, they basically said that was his ex-boyfriend who is now his son and also his best friend. That's not cute. That's just not cute. That's just not cute. Why y'all just can't be best friends? Does he have to be your son who you fucked before? So anyways, I just feel like Trey gotta go. Like I might change my mind next week, but Trey, like, Reese, you're trying to reprimand people, but the truth of the matter is Trey pulled out a fucking gun. A gun? Girl, he pulled out a gun, and he's trying to explain another meaningless conversation that he had that was on the show. He was with, I guess, his mentor at the tattoo shop. I couldn't understand that conversation. I'm telling you, I watched this shit at least 4 times, trying to grasp what was going on, and I couldn't get it. Like, what the fuck are they talking about? Girl. And why are these conversations so fucking long? About nothing. About nothing. So now you have, I forgot what I was saying. You have Trey, you have Trey who pulled out a gun. I forgot what I was saying. Anyways, you have Trey who pulled out a gun, and Reese, you sitting here talking about you gonna reprimand them. When the truth of the matter is, like, Trey was the one who threw the first lick. Trey was the one who pulled out a gun. Yes, Dior and those goddamn, his ex-boyfriend, lover, best friend, son, and his other son, they came to fight. We are not even gonna sit here and try to act like that's a reach. Because Dior came in there with those boxing gloves on trying to send a message. He brought that other boy just in case some shit popped off. Trey, you talking about your mentor really don't know how this gay stuff work. Clearly you don't know either. Cause bitch, I could have told you, girl, I done said this 15,000 times on my goddamn channel that the gays don't fight right. I would never get into a fight with a gay at the club. Because the truth of the matter is, bitch, you get into one, bitch, you about to fight about 7. Okay? I have never, out of all the fights I have seen, whether it was at Club 2020, whether it was at Bayou City, out of all the fights I have seen with that involved gay folk, I have never seen a one-on-one fight. Ever. And that's just true tea. Bitch, I done seen one against 5. I done seen 2 against 6. I done seen 2 against 4. I done seen 1 against 3. I done seen 1 against 7. Like, for real. Like, they jumping people. People running over people with cars. Running through parking lots with cars. Like, shit get real. Okay? So clearly, Trey, you really don't know about this gay lifestyle either. Because if you would have known, you should have known that was gonna jump your ass when you passed the first lick. I can't believe that boy brought a gun. He pulled out a whole gun. A gun? How you gonna pass the first lick, knowing you knew you was about to get jumped, knowing you was about to get jumped, then pull out a gun and Reese, you want to reprimand everybody. What? When you start talking about guns and shit, I feel like that changed I feel like that changes the whole course of the conversation. I think this whole thing about, just because they smile, they mean they can't fight. Now, I will say this much, girl. They didn't do too much to Trey, clearly. Because, I mean, girl, Trey, what the fuck you had in your head, girl? Now, Trey, you seem like a very sweet person. Trey looked just like that man from Black Panther, Michael B. Jordan's character. He looked just like that man with those, girl. Now, let me say something. Honestly, all BS aside, I didn't know Trey wore pieces. I thought that was fade, that short hair. I thought that was his real hair. It never crossed my mind that was a piece. Now, maybe because we know he wears pieces, that's why I thought that this was a piece. I knew this was a piece and it looked like a piece. That had, girl, you sitting there. Girl, you sitting there swinging your bang and shit. Trey, your hair looked a mess. I'm mad you even went out like that. At least the man on Black Panther, his shit look, Michael B. Jordan's character, his shit look real. That looked like something that you just plopped on top of your head. But yeah, them being 110 pounds has nothing to do with 110 pounds has nothing to do with nothing. Because you could be small and still have hands. But you don't think Floyd Mayweather would beat my big ass? I have to pick up a motherfucking baseball bat and hit him at his kneecaps. Because I know if he hit me one time, bitch, it's a wrap for me. That little motherfucker probably strong as hell. Do you hear me? Baby, I'm gonna have to pull out a mighty I would have to pull out a mighty windmill on Floyd. Do you hear me? And still get my ass whooped. Little motherfucker. What else? Girl, Reese, I don't know what the fuck you had on at that interview. Like, let me say something. I think I've been letting Reese slide a lot. him and these fashions. But we have to go ahead and discuss this. Reese, you look a mess. And I've seen your Instagram page, and I've seen pieces you've put together. Like, oh, that's actually cute. That's cute. That's cute. That's cute. But for some reason, I don't think Reese knows his body type. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not just talking about this episode. I'm just talking about pieces that I've seen him wear over this season. I think that he wears things that does not compliment his body at all. To me, the best he ever looked was when he was half-ass naked. Ain't that crazy? Whenever he came to the lingerie party with the black on, I thought that's the best he ever looked. Now, how the fuck you look better half-ass naked than you do with clothes on? I don't know. I don't think that Reese knows how to really dress his body. The things that he wears, it does not compliment his shape at all. You walk into this radio station, girl, you said it yourself, you look like K. Michelle from the knees down, and you bringing so much attention to that part that you shouldn't want attention on, really. So I see this I thought it was a hole in some jeans, but I think he had on some high top socks with some shorts and some high top tennis shoes, talking about we fashionably late. Well, what a fashion at? Girl, because you late. But we're not going to say fashionable. We're not going to say fashionably late. I just feel like Reese, because I've seen him on his Instagram page, and he has some cute. I've seen cute pictures of Reese G, but for the most part, for me this season, I feel like he looks the complete mess, a complete funky food mess. Like me and my friends used to say back in the day, girl, you look a funky food mess. He needs to learn to dress his body. He needs to learn to dress his shape. You walking around here with holes in the middle of your stomach, it's only bringing attention to your stomach. You walking around here where it look like you got, I don't know, bringing attention to your knees, and your knees touching like this when you walk. Girl, it's not. Girl, it's just not. And I don't mean that to be mean, but it is what it is. George is back. George looked like Steve Harvey's little son. But I love George. I wish George was... I love George. George is good for the show. I feel like everybody is good for the show. The only thing that really just left a sour taste in my mouth is Trey Womack pulling that gun out. Like, girl, you done took it too far. And for y'all to be... And the thing is, like, I was like, bitch, am I living in an alternate universe? Like, you got Kane over here screaming at Howard, talking about, I expected more. What did he tell Trey Howard? I expected more from you, or why would you do that? Like, and this motherfucker done pulled out a whole goddamn gun. I felt like at that point, bitch, no. Girl, we can fight, we can argue, bitch, we can windmill till the cows come home. But girl, if this is the type of situation, if this is the type of environment that y'all are creating where you feel like it's okay to pull out guns and you want to reprimand people, but to me it's not like you're reprimanding the right person, because at the end of the day the facts remain the same. Dior and his family came there to fight, or to send the message that they don't mind fighting, but it's still a fact that Trey threw the first punch and he had a gun. Bitch, what? Anyways, girl, I'm done. That's all I really got to say. Next week they're going to New Orleans. It looked like it'll probably pick up next week. Reese say back in the day he played football. Oh, Ariel's not going to New Orleans. She mentioned China Doll Dupree. She was a trans girl. She lived in Houston, and I used to see her at 2020 all the time. And I never really talked to her, but she always gave like a nice, you know how you see people, you're like, oh my God, I bet she's really, or he's really nice. Like, you see people, and I was thinking, oh my God, I bet she's really nice. But yeah, she was murdered in New Orleans. And I remember I got into a big argument about her, and I didn't even know the girl. I just feel like it's fucked up that whenever like a trans woman is murdered, the first thing that people scream is, oh, she tricked somebody, she tricked somebody, she tricked somebody. And that's why I was so team Ariel when she was going off, like remember like a few episodes ago when she was going off talking about that's what these motherfuckers get. I was Team Ariel because at the end of the day, as harsh as it may sound, the truth is, straight men and women always get the benefit of the doubt when it comes to them. You know, they died. Oh well, the cop did this, or the white person did this. But when a trans woman dies, they don't get the benefit of the doubt. It's automatically, oh, she tricked him. Ain't nobody out here tricking no motherfucking body. A lot of these girls, I don't know everybody's business, but a lot of these girls, I'm not gonna say a lot. A lot of these girls still have penises between their legs, and it's hard for you to tell me that these trans girls out here with 10 inches of dick and 12 inches of dick, and they taking their clothes off in front of these niggas, and these niggas don't know. Like, no. And not to go off on this full rant, even back in the day, I've heard stories of trans girls saying how they used to trick the boys. Like, well, I used to trick Trey, you know. I tell him I'm on my period, I can just suck his dick. No tea, no shade. A lot of the girls just started looking feminine in the face. A lot of these girls was not walking around here looking like T.S. Madison and Amaya Scott. A lot of these girls look just like me with a wig on. So baby, y'all wasn't tricking nobody this whole time. These niggas knew y'all tea. They loved it. They loved the fact that y'all was walking around here with titties on your chest and a dick between your legs. It just wasn't until probably 5, maybe 10 years ago where girls started to look like, oh, some of the girls started being passable. That's what I'm trying to say. I know I'm going on a whole rant. But yeah, China Doll Dupree was murdered in New Orleans. I remember got into a big argument with, because I just feel like that was like she must have tricked somebody. Why the fuck she have to trick somebody? Why can't it just be, oh my God, somebody killed this girl because she was a trans girl and we need to get to the bottom of it? Because if it was a straight man, a straight black man who was murdered, the first thing y'all gonna say is, he ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing. Anyway, shit, I'm just talking. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.